I want you to understand something, that I'm speaking out because that's my job. Okay? I will not jeopardize my integrity, my moral compass, my spiritual beliefs, my soul or my spirit to defend, protect, or ignore what these disgusting individuals are doing. Okay? Let me explain to you. I don't hide for shit. And I'm not scared of nothing. And if I am murdered or whatever for speaking out, so say it be. Then it was meant. But my beliefs and my connection to the Almighty God, that ain't happening. That's not happening. This is what I was chose to do. This is what I will carry out my purpose in doing. Far too long, you people have destroyed people, destroyed souls, and enough's enough. So what you have recently done is that I have not bowed down to them, and I won't, because they're not God, and I won't bow my head nor my knee. They have gone as far as to try to set me up for criminal acts that I have not committed. In June 3rd, 2024, I was arrested for attempted murder and willful injury. I never did. A local law enforcement officers and my son's father and relatives had set this up. My own sister had pretended to have been a victim of assault. And when I went to talk to the person who did this, not lay hands, not do anything, I was arrested and charged for a crime that I didn't commit. I would not get out until September of 24. And when I was released, I left Des Moines, Iowa. And I literally had to take and accept what was offered to me for something I didn't do. Anyone who knows me will tell you she's not going to go quiet. Oh my God. And I won't. I will not. I was placed on probation for a crime I didn't even commit. And because I am standing up and I am speaking out and I am telling what they're doing to me for speaking out, they murdered my son. The handler I was telling you about was the father of the young boy who was 28 years old, who was just stepping into his own. And they took his life as a satanic sacrifice. The hardest thing is not having his body and not being able to properly lay him to rest. But because of my connection to God and my moral compass, my integrity will never be compromised. And they know this. Trust me, they know this. They've stolen my identity. They've committed criminal acts using my identity. They've violated my HIPAA rights. They've went as far as to have my children removed out of my care and placed into their family members' care. When you stop being their victim and you stand against them, understand that they will come with everything they got. But when you show no fear to them, and you will no longer be anybody's victim, that you will be a force to be reckoned with, oh honey, stand in that truth. These people are influencers on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They're in the public eye. You have seen some of these influencers, girlfriends, wives, being groomed, literally groomed, taken from one career that they had and groomed to take position in another, career that they have. And that is psychological abuse that these women have gone through, as well as domestic. Because they're not just dealing with someone who is a manipulator or a narcissist. They're dealing with serial narcissists, people who have worked in the military and in the intelligence field and have learned psychological techniques to be used in, protecting our borders. Okay? But they, in turn, use it against their wives, girlfriends, and children. Okay? Many of them, this is nuts, but many of them will take, and they have been paid to take marriages, and they're married, but their marriage is a sham. It's BS. It wasn't done before God in the traditional way. It was a business proposition. And trust me when I tell you, the age of their bride does not matter. These people have connections to funeral homes. They have connections to coroners and medical examiners within multiple cities. And it's a scary thing because of them at one point being military. Anybody who's ever lived on a military base or near a military base will tell you they have the highest crime rates and the highest unsolved murders because of the influx of individuals coming and going. Okay? These people have literally took and carried out premeditated crimes against the United States government. They have indulged in treasonous acts with countries that we see as our enemies. Literally. They have gone as far as to commit genocide against